Hey, what up with it? It's your girl Tiny Slay, and I'm back with another video.
This disclaimer.
Any of my tiny talks or story times that I tell are, some are personal experiences, some are experiences of other people that I've seen or that I know that they went through. Let's be nice. Let's all give love and care and kindness to others.
I'm gonna speak my truth. Whoever don't like it, baby, you ain't got to listen back. Bet. Okay? Anyway, let's go and get into the story time. So, I was about, this was high school, I'll say either 10th or 11th grade year. I'm not quite sure. It was probably 10th grade year. And there was a friend of mine. We have been friends for a good little while before we even entered high school. I think we did like 5th grade together and some elementary school grades together. She and her parents did kind of move around a little bit, so, but for the most part we knew of each other, and we became really good friends, especially in high school when we both started to do like athletics together. That has something to do with the story. So this particular day we had went to a college football game. Granted, we were in high school, so for me it was pretty exciting, something I hadn't done. And with us being in athletics, it kind of showed us what, like, if we choose to go to college, what we would kind of be looking forward to in the college world. But anyway, so we went to the college game, and I'm pretty sure I had a cell phone at the time, because I've always had a cell phone. I've had a cell phone since middle school. So I think since like middle school, yeah. So she was texting the guy that she was talking to, and I was texting the guy that I was talking to. We, of course, they were friends and we were friends. At that time, you could say we were best friends. Whatever. Anyway, so we had went to the game, and then after we left the game, we had went to a family member of her house that was nearby. Then we left and we went back to her parents' home, and my mother did, surprisingly. No, I'm gonna say surprisingly, because it was only like one other sleepover I went to in like elementary school, maybe middle school. No, it was middle school. Mama wasn't playing in elementary school. My OG was not with it, okay? So in elementary school, I did attend like a other sleepover, but this is the first time like my mama let me sleep over someone else's house, I guess. In high school, and of course at that time it was only 10th grade, so I wasn't permitted to drive, I wasn't licensed to drive, so neither me or her had license. So after we left her family's house, we went back to her house, and we like sat up and talked, played around a little bit, and was about to go to bed. So mind you, I didn't know, like, the whole day she was pretty much planning to go out and see the guy that she was talking to, unbeknownst to me, baby. So when we got back to her house, she had brought it up to me. Now mind you, at this time my OG worked at night, so I never had to like sneak out of the house. She was the oldest of her siblings, and I was the youngest, so I had older siblings, so it was never like really a need for me to sneak out of the house. So I never did. Like, unfortunately, my OG knows this. Anyway, like, there was a lot of sneaking in at my house rather than us sneaking out, because she worked till the wee hours of the morning, so there was no need. So, like I said, we were at her house, and she brings it up to me that she wants to go and see such and such. I'm like, girl, how the fuck we gonna do that? Like I said, neither one of us was licensed to drive. I don't even think we had permits at the time. I'm not quite sure. Maybe she did. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know we ain't had no damn license. Anyway, so she, kind of tells me of the plan. Like, we're going to make up the bed and make it seem like we're still here. Like, she put a whole, like, some weave, some tracks, like, on the pillows to make it look like we were still in the bed. And she made up my side. She did everything, because, baby, I didn't have the first clue about none of this. So she doing all of this, and she was like, "You ready?" I was like, "I guess." So we walked downstairs, and something in me just told me, "Go your ass back upstairs." So I shoots back upstairs. She runs behind me. She's like, "Girl, what are you doing? First of all, you making too much noise." And then I'm like, "I don't know if we should do this. I'm scared. Like, this ain't okay. We about to have to drive. Like, literally where we were going was like 20 minutes away from her parents' house." She was like, "It's gonna be okay." Da da da. Not me thinking to myself, like, homegirl must have done this shit before, because my ass is scared. So anyway, I finally mustered up the courage, just like, fuck it. She already done made up the bed. We already got clothes on or whatever. We might as well just go. So she gets in the parents' car and proceeds to start the car, and we driving down the interstate, going where we going, texting them, meeting, say where we gonna meet at, where we gonna go, blah blah blah. So mind you, the guy that I was talking to at the time took his guardian's vehicle and went and picked up the friend that she was talking to at the time. And I think he too still stayed like maybe 10-15 minutes away from I'm not gonna say my boyfriend, because I don't know if he was my boyfriend at the time, my little situation. So he's taking a risk as well, because he didn't have no damn license either. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a license at the time. So we finally get to where we're supposed to be, and it's like a side road off of the interstate, like where we went to high school. Well, where I went to high school at and where I used to live is a very like country town. So there's a lot of back roads, a lot of dip offs, a lot of hideouts, for stuff to happen. So like I said, we go to the side road right next to the intersection. She's like, "I don't want to have to drive, too far out, whatever. So she parks back here. We see them, they park up here. And the guy that was with him comes and gets in her car, and I go and get in my little situation, people car, whatever. So we talking, and I'm like, "Man, I'm scared. I don't know about this. We ain't have to do this." Because I think at this time, the guy that I was talking to was already sneaking out too and coming to see me. Because mind you, me and him live like right up the street from each other. Well, up the street, around the corner, skipping a hop. So, we was already doing this, but it wasn't on this type of time. Like, this is me sneaking out of somebody else's parents' house. Like, I wasn't okay with this. But anyway, so we sitting there talking. Whatever happens, happens. No deets. Anyway, so I guess everybody do what they do, and I go get back in the car with her, and we fly back to her house. Not fly. I don't think she was speeding too much, but we get back to her parents' house. So didn't look like nothing changed. I don't think they woke up, turned over, spent around, went to the bathroom, nothing. They ain't know it was gone. So I was like, whew, that was a weight lifted, because I was scared, baby. Like, I don't be doing it. But anyway, so that goes over well. Me and, we all talking about it in the school the next day, da-da-da-da-da. So here it is, maybe the following weekend, or it had to be like the following weekend. Yeah. So she proceeds to sneak out again. Now, mind you, I was at home at this time. I didn't stay with her this night. So she proceeds, and then it couldn't have been the following weekend. It had to be a little while later, because she started talking to my little situation. She was talking to his brother at the time, or she might have still been talking to the other dude. I don't quite remember, but yeah. Anyway, she proceeds to take her parents' car again and come and actually pick me up from my house this time. And we slide off and go and I don't even remember where we went that night, none of that stuff. So it was like the same situation. But
this is where everything fell through. Baby, listen.